right now on 18 Eyewitness News.
I'll let you know what your Independence Day forecast looks like.
A portion of Obamacare is being halted. Also, investigators are trying to determine the cause of the Arizona fire. Plus, the number of Americans seeking unemployment benefits has fallen. 18 Eyewitness News starts right now.
18 Eyewitness News starts now.
A major component of the president's health care overhaul is being delayed until 2015. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Fred Dawkins. Our top story tonight on 18 Eyewitness News. The administration announced on Tuesday that large companies do not have to implement the law on January 1st, 2014. Efren Graham reports.
Business leaders are breathing a sigh of relief, saying the delay will give companies more time to update their health care coverage before facing arbitrary fines. The law says companies with more than 50 workers must provide coverage to all full-time employees or face a series of tax penalties. Pro-business groups complain that bureaucrats fill the provision with too many complicated requirements.
For example, there is the employer mandate, the requirement that businesses with 50 or more full-time equivalent employees provide health insurance or pay penalties. That was a 3.5-page provision that got turned into a 144-page regulation with 44 definitions.
The founder of St. Francis County's Shop with a Cop program, George Cobb, passed away. Cobb was a staple in law enforcement in the area, serving for nearly 30 years. Cobb passed away at his home after a lengthy illness. He was remembered in a memorial service Wednesday afternoon in Farmington. George Cobb was 75. An investigation is underway in the town of Piedmont. A fire chief and 2 fire department members have resigned amid the city investigation into the Rural District Fire Department in Piedmont. The city is investigating claims that Rural District Fire Department Chief Josh Allen and other members of the department took a fire department vehicle on a personal trip. 2 additional fire department members resigned from the Rural District Fire Department at a meeting that was held Monday night. Allen had resigned over the weekend. During the meeting, the District Fire Board named an interim chief. The board hopes to name a permanent chief at a meeting next Monday. We'll follow this story and bring you the latest on KDKZ18.com and 18 Eyewitness News. 36-year-old Mark Cavisi of Farmington has been charged with a Class C felony of stealing. He recently waived his right to a preliminary hearing, and his case was bound over to the circuit court level for trial setting. Police say that on November 13th last year, Cavisi stole pallet forks from a front-end loader parked at the St. Francis County Courthouse Annex building. The property was valued at $840 and was owned by the county's Highway Department. Cavisi's arraignment date has been set for September 4th. Now, Dustin Kopp is here with a look at our 4th of July forecast. What's it going to be, Dustin?
Good evening, Fred. Good evening, everybody. Temperatures across the area tonight, not too bad. We're seeing nice temperatures for this time of year, especially in the upper 70s in most areas. Further south, you go a little bit warmer at the low 80s. Forecast for this evening, if you're heading out and about on this Independence Day Eve, we're seeing a partly sunny sky at 7 p.m., about 75 degrees, 70 degrees by 9 p.m. with partly cloudy skies, rather, and then clear skies by midnight, down about 64. How high will the temperatures go on your Independence Day? I'll let you know coming up later in your Storm Tracker weather forecast.
Up next on 18 Eyewitness News, investigators are trying to determine the cause of the Arizona fire. That story coming up and more on 18 Eyewitness News.
When you're recovering from a traumatic injury, the last thing you need is an unexpected bill. Because most health insurers pay only a part of air transport, Archer Medical has a solution, the Omni Advantage program. For a membership fee of $49 per year, Omni Advantage guarantees you and other covered family members will not have to pay anything that your health insurer doesn't provide. In an extraordinary emergency, the last thing you need to worry about is cost. Contact Archer Medical or visit them on the web to discover all the advantages of Omni Advantage.
You're watching 18 Eyewitness News with Fred Dawkins and Dustin Kopp. 18 Eyewitness News continues.
Fire investigators from across the country are in Prescott, Arizona, trying to determine what caused the nation's largest loss of firefighters since 9/11. Meanwhile, thousands gathered Tuesday night for a vigil honoring the 19 members of the Granite Mountain Hotshots who died in that blaze. Among those present was 21-year-old Brendan McDonough, the sole survivor of the 20-person crew of elite firefighters. McDonough was acting as a lookout when the wind suddenly shifted and the fire raced out of control on Sunday.
He's trying to deal with the same things that we're all trying to deal with, but you can understand how that's compounded being there on the scene. He was warning them to get out. They had made their plan to get out. They were attempting to reach their safety zone.
There are still nearly 600 firefighters on the front lines of the blaze that has scorched more than 13 miles and destroyed 200 homes. The city of Farmington will be celebrating 4th of July Thursday at the water park. The park will be open starting at 11 a.m. The first 400 guests will receive goodies from the water park. There will be music and fireworks at Engler Park. The fireworks will be shot off right around dusk. Freedom Fest has returned to the Bismarck area. Organizer Mel Jordan says this is a big turnout.
We have a huge turnout. I think we probably have the biggest 4th of July celebration in the county, as far as I know. You know, the evening that this place, when the fireworks get ready to go off, there's probably 3,000–4,000 people, you know, on the ground.
The parade starts at 10 a.m. on Thursday with many other events taking place, including food vendors and rides and contests. Fireworks will be shot off around 9:15. The 2013 4th of July Festival for Madison County gets underway Thursday at 4:30 p.m. in Azalea Park. Chamber Director Kyle Wright says there will be games and an exciting feature that is returning.
We're really excited this year. We got the water slide coming back, which was huge last year. If anybody's interested in that, it's $3 for a wristband. The kids get to play on it as much as they want for the day. And then we got a dunk tank coming in. In that dunk tank, we're going to have Mayor Karokas for a little while. We'll have Captain Hovis from the Fredericktown Police Department. We'll have Sheriff Spain. Those guys are always popular for the dunk tank. Everybody wants to dunk them for some reason.
Kyle says there will also be food and fun, including a car show and entertainment at this year's festival. Up next on 18 Eyewitness News, the number of Americans seeking unemployment benefits has fallen. 18 Eyewitness News continues.
Years Heartland Furniture and Appliance has been the leader in price for Restonic bedding. Whirlpool built Crosley appliances, Frigidaire appliances, sofa sets, recliners, accent furniture, and White's metal detectors. Same-day delivery with no waiting. We are fast becoming this area's leader in the home furnishing and appliance business. Need a little cash? Payday loans are available in each store. We'd love to have you come see us at one of our 3 locations on both sides of Main Street in Piedmont, Business 60 in Dexter, and next to Current River Ford in Donovan. Heartland Furniture and Appliance, 223-3200.
As I get ready to go into surgery, I remind myself what it's about. It's about God. It's about caring. It's about trust. It's about respect. It's about back pain. It's about neck pain. It's about questions. It's about answers. It's about people, not just patients. It's about you. It's about us. It is Heartland Spine. Changing lives, saving lives. That's what we do.
The number of Americans seeking unemployment benefits fell 5,000 to a seasonally adjusted 343,000 last week. That's a sign that layoffs remain low and companies are adding a modest number of jobs. The Labor Department says the 4-week average, a less volatile figure, dipped just 750 to 345,500. The average has fallen 9% in the past year. Well, the town of Piedmont will be glowing Friday evening when fireworks start going off around dusk. The Chamber of Commerce in Piedmont will be having an event all day long. Chamber President Scott Combs tells 18 Eyewitness News there's going to be food, entertainment, and a lot of fun.
There'll be barbecue vendors set up on the greenway. They'll be selling pulled pork, nachos, chicken, pumpkin bread, drinks, just all kinds of snacks or meals. Project Graduation will be there selling snow cones.
The food will have a charge. However, the entertainment and fireworks is free.
It is a free event. There'll be picnic tables set up, but if you want to bring your lawn chair and get comfortable, we encourage you to do that.
Food will be served starting at 11:30 a.m. Entertainment starts at 5, and the fireworks will go off right around dusk. The Kennett Police Department is asking for the public's help in identifying a man wanted in an investigation of indecent exposure and sexual misconduct. Police were dispatched to the Fred's store on Independence Avenue in Kennett. Officers spoke with a store employee who said a black male had exposed himself to her and performed a sexual act. The store video camera shows that a black male, bald with facial hair, wearing urban camouflaged colored pants and a black t-shirt, walked from behind a checkout counter, performing a sexual act while approaching the employee. Now, when the employee fled, the suspect left the store. Anyone with information needs to call the Kennett Police Department at 888-4622.
When we come back, I'll give you all the latest storm tracker weather information for your Independence Day forecast. We'll be right back.
More than 70% of the U.S. experience back or neck pain within our lifetime. For many, it goes away within 4 to 6 weeks, but some require more than just time. If you need help treating your back or neck pain, contact Dr. Frank Hayward at Heartland Spine Institute. Dr. Hayward is the area's expert in minimally invasive and laser spine surgery. Tiny incision, big results. Changing lives, saving lives. That's what we do.
Here is your Storm Tracker forecast.
And welcome back. Currently we have 77 degrees with partly sunny sky out there right now. Not too bad. Feels like 77 with current dew point 60, 54% humidity and east wind at 1 mile per hour. Throughout the area, we're seeing temperatures not too bad out there at all. Fredericktown 79, 81 though in Piedmont, 80 in Ellington, 78 in Ironton, 77 in Potosi, and right now in St. Genevieve about 78 degrees. What the temperatures look like here are comparable to the temperatures across the state of Missouri. Not bad at all, right? 79 in Columbia, down in Springfield, 80, 81 in Kansas City, and 79 in St. Louis. Here's what our weather headlines look like. We're going to see a pop thunderstorm possible on your Thursday. Otherwise, partly sunny skies, cooler temperatures as well, and it looks like wet times are in the future, and I'll show you that in the 7-day forecast. Here's what our forecast looks like. We have a high pressure system over Illinois. Our next weather system's off to the west. It'll essentially move our way for the weekend. However, nothing to worry about on your Independence Day other than a chance and a slight chance, about a 20% chance of a pop-up thunderstorm. Here's what our forecast looks like for tonight. Clear skies, 58 to 62 for your overnight low, light to variable winds. Then for tomorrow, a chance of a pop-up thunderstorm, otherwise partly sunny. It wouldn't be the holiday without a pop-up thunderstorm, right? 81 to 86. Looking ahead the next several days, we will be seeing partly sunny skies on your Friday, 85 for your high. Then 82 and isolated thunderstorms Saturday, 85 and isolated thunderstorms on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, temperatures in the mid to upper 80s with isolated thunderstorms. Don't forget to get the latest weather information at our website, KDKZ18.com.
The most important thing you can do for your kids? We're going to talk about that coming up on today's Focus on the Family with Dr. Bill Meyer.
I'm Stacy Johnson. Out of work, underpaid, or just ready for a change? Maybe it's time to hit the books. Tips on going back to school just ahead on Money Talks News.
We all need to take responsibility in our lives and start thinking about how do we want to be treated at the end of our lives. I would definitely say Serenity Hospice Care is an expert in their field. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, there's help a phone call away. If it were me and I was diagnosed with a terminal illness, absolutely, I would choose Serenity Hospice Care.
When you're recovering from a traumatic injury, the last thing you need is an unexpected bill. Because most health insurers pay only a part of air transport, Archair Medical has a solution, the Omni Advantage program. For a membership fee of $49 per year, Omni Advantage guarantees you and other covered family members will not have to pay anything that your health insurer doesn't provide. In an extraordinary emergency, the last thing you need to worry about is cost. Contact Archair Medical or visit them on the web to discover all the advantages of Omni Advantage.
What's the most important gift you can give your children? Dr. Bill Meyer has the answer to that in today's Focus on the Family.
When children know, no matter what I do, they still believe in me, they still love me. That is the basis for children having a heart to listen to their parents.
It really can't be overstated. Unconditional love is absolutely essential to building a strong relationship with your kids. That's what parenting experts Sally and Clay Clarkson discovered with their own children.
No matter what I do, whether it's wrong or right, I always feel my parents are still there loving me, even if they need to tell me I did something wrong.
It wasn't a formula. It took a lot of time, more time than we ever thought. And in order to reach their heart, we needed to really invest a lot of heart time with them.
So it's really to come alongside them, to walk with them. So when they wander off the path, we gently bring them back.
A relationship that has love as a guide will often overcome parental mistakes, even those that come naturally.
As a father and as a man, I think we have a built-in harshness gene. And so it's easy for us to bark at our kids. I need to learn how to exercise gentleness with my children, to be in their lives and inside their hearts and minds and give them that direction and correction that they will need.
And don't forget the incredible power that words have in your child's life.
Words have the potential for building a foundation of confidence, of life, of appreciation, or if they don't feel like they can be affirmed by you, then they'll look for someplace else to be affirmed.
Where there's an observation of something special about the child and it's said out loud. I mean, that is something that builds up a child and they'll remember it all day long. I mean, you can see a child just light up.
Encouraging words, physical affection, and plenty of loving attention. Those are foundational to a relationship that can withstand even the tough teenage years. For Focus on the Family, I'm Dr. Bill Meyer.
For more valuable information on life's issues, relationships, and family, visit our website, KDKZ18.com, and click on the Focus on the Family link. For many people, their current job situation isn't providing them with all they need financially or professionally. So millions of Americans are choosing to study something new. Money expert Stacy Johnson has some tips on going back to school.
There are a lot of reasons people have for going back to school.
Career changing, promotional, and then there are people that go for the sake of going for additional education.
But before you spend the time and the money to go back to campus, ask yourself a few questions. Sherry Saperstein is Career Development Director at Nova Southeastern University. She says the first question you have to ask is, what's your purpose?
Is this going to lead me to a career that will make me a happier individual every day? And what will be the payoff for me?
Next, do you have the time? Managing school life with current responsibilities can be tough, but planning and preparation can help you succeed. Number 3, do you have the money? There's not only school fees, but reduced income if you have to cut back on work or quit your current job. Number 4, cost versus benefit.
Is the cost of my education going to outweigh where I'm potentially going, and am I going to be able to pay off these actual loans?
Finally, what are the alternatives? Going back to school may seem the only option to get ahead, but you might be able to attend seminars, ask for different opportunities in your current job, or find other ways to learn new skills without returning to the classroom. Bottom line, study your options for career advancement and try not to put in more time and money than you can get back in return. Want more ideas and information? Just go to moneytalksnews.com and do a search for Going Back to School. For Money Talks News, I'm Stacy Johnson.
As Stacy said, he's got more information and links at his website. To get there, just go to our website, KDKZ18.com, and click on the Money Talks link under the Lifestyles menu.
For 15 years, Heartland Furniture and Appliance has been the leader in price for Restonic bedding, Whirlpool built Crosley appliances, Frigidaire appliances, sofa sets, recliners, accent furniture, and White's metal detectors. Same-day delivery with no waiting. We are fast becoming this area's leader in the home furnishing and appliance business. Need a little cash? Payday loans are available in each store. We'd love to have you come see us at one of our 3 locations on both sides of Main Street in Piedmont, Business 60 in Dexter, and next to Current River Ford in Donovan. Heartland Furniture and Appliance, 223-3200.
This is Sports Zone.
Jared Weaver pitched 7 solid innings on Tuesday to lead the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim to a 5-1 win over the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Albert Pujols went 0-for-3 and struck out twice in his first game against the Cardinals, with whom he made a name for himself before signing a mega contract with the Angels 2 seasons ago. Weaver allowed 1 run on 6 hits and struck out 5 while not issuing a walk, and earned his first victory since May 29th. The Angels scored all of their runs in the second inning. The inning began with 4 consecutive singles off of Lance Lynn. 1 run scored on an error by second baseman Matt Carpenter. Los Angeles won its 7th consecutive game. The TP Cardinals fell for the 7th time in 9 starts. Carlos Santana and Jason Giambi each drove in a run in the 7th inning on Tuesday, and Cleveland notched a 5th straight win, 6-5 over Kansas City. With the game tied at 4-all in the 7th, Royals reliever Tim Collins issued walks on Cabrera and Kipnis to start out the frame. Aaron Crow relieved and handed out another free pass to Nick Swisher, loading up the bases. Santana followed with a sacrifice fly, putting the Indians ahead to stay. And the Western Atlantic Conference welcomes 6 institutions, including the University of Missouri-Kansas City, raising the total number of schools in the conference to 9. The 6 new schools join the University of Idaho, New Mexico State University, and Seattle University as members of the 2013-14 academic year. UMKC student-athletes have a cumulative GPA of 3.26 and remain a graduate success rate above the NCAA Division I average of 84%. And that's today in sports. Guys, it's back to you at the news desk. I'm Aaron Cox.
Thanks for joining Dustin and me, everyone, here on 18 Eyewitness News. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Until then, have a happy and safe 4th of July. God bless everyone.
When you see news happening in your area, let us know about it. You can call our news department at 573-701-9590 or email us at news@DawkinsBroadcastGroup.com.